Oh, good morning. Today I'll be putting on the titanium wheel bolts on the car. The reason I didn't put them on earlier is because I had to find out the right torque wrench settings for the wet threads. 114 Newton meters as standard, but because I'm putting lubrication on them, which I have to, because because it's titanium going into a steel hub, I don't want them galling, basically cold welding together. So what I've got to do is put some anti-seize on them. And the rule of thumb is when you put anti-seize, you have to reduce the torque by 30%, which I've done with 3 of the bolts over the last couple of days, but didn't have much confidence in it. Just something in the back of your mind, if it's not tight, it doesn't feel tight. Anyway, it was okay. What I've done now is I've spoke to one of the friends of mine in a tyre place. He's been there since the 60s. I had a word with him this morning and he said, to be quite honest with you, 110 I'll be fine. So I'm just going to do it to 110 Newton meters and be done with it. Good point he made was that if you've got 5 of them at 110 Newton meters, that's yes, 550 Newton meters. So it's got a good point there. So yeah, I don't think it's going to come off. Anyway, I'll put them on and I'll set up the tripod and show you them being installed. Tight. Tyre shops, they like to tighten these up on the air guns. Right, this is the titanium bolt, as you can see. It's got no anti-seize on it. Beautifully machined. Okay, I'll just put the anti-seize on it now. Best idea not to put too much on, you don't want it oozing out the other side. I've noticed that as you work with this, it does get quite thick. Be careful when you're putting these in not to get any anti-seize on the conical face where it meets in with the wheel, because that will alter the torque readings as well. Okay, I've set my torque wrench to 110 Newton meters. A little bit extra gives me peace of mind. This one. And it's best to do them in a star pattern as well, rather than all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's better if you do them in a star pattern. You won't get any warping of the disc. Right, they still feel loose, but it is what it is. Okay, fronts are done as well. In the rear, so okay, so I'll take it for a little test drive later. After about 50 miles I'll just double check the torque and I'll report back on how it drives with them. Anyway, thanks for watching, catch up soon.